Good day, CS442 week 9, and among other things, that means this is a short week. Monday and Tuesday are technically off. I say technically because, well, there's no synchronous lectures in this course anyway. Do anything at whatever pace you want to. But if you don't feel like watching this and it's Monday or Tuesday, wait until Wednesday. You don't have to do anything you don't want to. Don't do it on Monday or Tuesday. You can hold off, watch it on Wednesday. Everything you need to do this week, you certainly have time to do Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So we are here, week 9, March 17th through 21st. That means the first half of Module 7 is your priority. That's up to and including Section 4.2, not including 4.3. So that is the definition of the simple imperative language, the semantics of the simple imperative language, the initialization problem, but not types. We don't talk much about types in Module 7 anyway. Now, the reason why it's important which half is which is the same as ever. Exam 4 is going to cover the second half of Module 6 and the first half of Module 7. This division is getting a little bit annoying. It's kind of the best I could do with all of these weird breaks. Now, Module 7 is conceptually simple enough to be a one-week module. I say conceptually because if you look at it, you might go, geez, it's 20-something pages long, 23, I think. That's not a one-week module, but you've all seen imperative languages, and also, if you just flip through it, you'll notice there are a few full-page figures, which, don't really take as long to read or absorb as actual text. It is a simpler module, certainly than Module 6, which was way out there, and probably than Module 5 as well, simply because I assume you've all done imperative languages. You're all accustomed to imperative languages. The other thing is, we've been using these small step semantics from the beginning, and actually, those small steps fit imperative languages way better than functional languages, and way, way better than logic languages, which is why we didn't even use it for logic languages. So, imperative languages, a lot of the concepts are just going to follow a lot more simply, a lot more neatly, and fitting with things you've done before because you've undoubtedly used lots of imperative languages. So, Module 7, don't be balked by how long it is. It isn't actually that long. There's a lot of full-page figures and such. Just take it one step at a time as usual. After that, we'll be looking at object-oriented languages, which arguably is the most popular paradigm that has ever existed. So, Module 7 is imperative, should look pretty familiar. Module 8 is object-oriented. That should look pretty familiar too, because you've probably used those as well. That's it for this week. Nothing to do this week. By the way, the TAs are also off on Monday or Tuesday, so things that happened last week aren't going to start being graded until Wednesday. That's why you haven't heard anything back on the exam yet. So it's just going to be a bit later. That's fine. You don't have to do anything on Monday or Tuesday anyway. Nothing due this week. See you next week. Thanks for watching.